Hello and welcome to another AM Language live video, live lesson, in fact. So let's just have a little look. AM Language. Yep. Got one person already. And I'm going to share this so more people can join us. Where is it? There we go. Lovely. That's now been shared. Okay. So guys, good afternoon and welcome to today's lesson. I hope everyone is well. Let me know who's watching. Evelina Tambarello says hello. Hello, Evelina. Thank you very much for joining. I think this is the first time I've seen your name, so welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Hope you're all having a good day. So yeah, let me know what how you guys are today. It's a lovely day today, actually. Splendid day, gorgeous day. Magnificent day. So let me know what you think as well. Today in our lesson, we are going to look at the different forms of used to. We'll look at the pronunciation as well as the different ways we can use it as well. Okay, still early on, so we'll give people a little bit more time to join. But yeah, used to can be a little bit difficult because we can use it in the past, we can use it in the present as well. Oh, what's happened there? Oh gosh. Ah, I know what that is. Where's that coming from? 1 second. Where on earth is that coming from? Ah! Oh my gosh, that was annoying. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you heard that, but all of a sudden, music came on, and I had no idea where this this music was coming from. It really confused me. No, today is not music, Sandra. Actually, it's to do with used to. But this music suddenly randomly came on, and I was trying to find where's this music coming from. I don't have anything open, and then I realized I did have something open. It was another link, and I was listening to some music that randomly came on. Irina says good evening. Good evening. Sandra also says hi, Richard. Today music? Nope, I'm afraid today is not music, although we can include music. There's no reason why we can't include music. Okay. So yeah, let's see who else is watching. Alessandro Di Fabio says good evening. Good evening, Alessandro. Joseph says hi, Richard. Hi, Joseph. Thank you very much for joining. Lovely to see you here. Let's see who else is going to join. Okay. Well, so okay, I tell you what, we'll make a start, and then we'll just see how many people join. So if you're having a good day, make sure you like the video, and we'll crack on. And that's actually something that we can use. Actually, crack on. Let's crack on, which means let's start. So let's crack on, and if more people join, then great. Okay, so we've got this used to. Now, We can use used to in the past. For example, like I used to go to Malta on holiday, for example. So if we use I used to do something, here we're saying that we did this in the past. Okay. And we can use it for a past habit, a past routine, um, and past likes and dislikes. For example, I can say I used to like cheese, but now I don't. Um, I used to listen to Spice Girls, but I don't anymore. For example, so that's how we can use it. We can use to talk about something that happened in the past, but we don't anymore. We can also do the reverse with the negative. For instance, I didn't used to like bacon, but now I do. Um, I didn't used to go. I didn't used to go on skiing holidays, but now I do. So we can use to talk about what we did in the past or what we didn't do in the past. And we can always compare it to the present as well. So, for example, we could say growing up, for example, uh, growing up. Now, when you use this term growing up, we're going to be talking about when we were a child. So we could say growing up, um, we didn't we didn't used to watch much. We didn't used to watch we didn't used to watch TV a lot, for example. So you could say that. Now we have to we can't go with an impossibility. We can't say, for instance, growing up we didn't used to play on mobile phones, because that's an impossibility. We didn't have mobile phones when we were a child. We can say growing up we didn't have mobile phones, but if you're going to use used to in the past, it means we're talking about something that was possible, but maybe we didn't do. Okay, right. I have to say thank you very much to the person who's just written good afternoon with the sunshine. But I'm afraid I really don't know how to say your name. So in the comment section in the live chat, please let me know how to say your name. So guys, we're just going to start off by looking at the used to over here, how we can use it talking about the past. Okay, so let me know in the live chat section. Let me know what you used to or what you didn't used to, and depending on your comments, I can then help you out. To give you more ideas, for instance, I used to watch Cartoon Network as a child. I don't watch Cartoon Network anymore. We could say I used to watch. Let's change to listen to. I used to listen to Coldplay. To listen to Coldplay. Uh, I used to listen to Coldplay when I was at university, for example. Sandra says, as a child, I used to go on holiday with my parents. Yes, Sandra, that's a very good example of a sentence. So good stuff. Yes. Let me know what music you used to listen to as well. What music you did you listen to? Um, I would say with music as well. It's an interesting one because music changes over time. So I remember when I was 16, for example, um, I used to listen to the latest club party music when I went out, for example. So I mean, you can always tell your age, actually, when certain music comes on, and it reminds you of a time in the past. Like, if I were to think of, I have no idea what the song is called, for example, but there's certain tunes, there's certain bits of music that come on, and I automatically feel my age because I remember being in my teens and hearing that music, and it was the latest music. Um, Actually, yes. Joseph says I used listening Metallica, but I don't anymore. Okay, I used to listen to Metallica. So when we use the structure, used to, listen to. Okay, we're not going to put a verb ing with this form. That is in a different form. Sandra says, I used to listen to Depeche Mode when I was a teenager. I have no idea who they were. Irina says, I used to work at computer, but now I'm also studying in it. I used to work at computer. Right, I understand I used to work, but now I also studying in it. I used to work. Maybe you mean I used to work on computers, because you can work on a computer. That would make sense on computers. If you're someone who fixes computers, for example, or uploads software. But with computers, the preposition is usually going to be on. I'm trying to think of some. Actually, speaking of Metallica, I still listen to Metallica, and we should say the opposite of used to is still. For instance, I still listen to Metallica. For instance, I could say I used to listen to Zeppelin, um, said Led Zeppelin, for example, when I was at school, and I still do. We could say that, but still is the opposite. Arena says, I used to work as a teacher, but recently I changed my profession. That's a good sentence, Arena. Thank you very much. That's a really good one. Okay, guys, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think we're making good progress here. So well done. Let's do one more. Joseph says, I used to go out Saturday night. Okay, again, I used to go out on Saturday nights. So here, Joseph, very important, used to with a D. You only drop the D if you're going to use didn't. So in the negative form, you drop the D, such as I didn't used to go out on Friday nights, for example. If I use didn't, then I can drop the D. Alejandra says, I used to work out in the morning. Okay, that's very good, Alejandra. Let me know if you still work out in the mornings. You know what? Actually, another one for me is I didn't used to like coffee. I didn't used to like coffee, but now I do. When I was at school, I used to drink tea all the time because I loved it, and I still love tea. Alessandro says, when I cooking, I used to listen Oasis. Okay, so when cooking, I used to listen to Oasis. We probably need a little bit more time reference there. So, for instance, when cooking in my old apartment, for example, that might give us a little bit more of a context. Evelina says, I used to make a yoga every day. I used to do. You do yoga. Okay, so I used to do yoga every day. Okay, yoga every day. Alejandra says, I didn't used to drink. Don't forget the two, Alejandra. I didn't used to drink coffee at night. at night. You don't need the at night because then I can't sleep. Okay, I see what you're saying there, Alejandro. Very good effort, by the way. Very good effort. So you want to say, I didn't used to drink coffee at night because here we now need to use would. It's a bit more complicated because it would keep me up at night. So we have to be a little bit careful here. It's quite difficult actually, because now we need to introduce this would. When we're trying to, actually, that's the thing. When we are trying to explain something in the past, we need to use would actually. So Irina says, I didn't used to be isolated at home. However, I'm now doing it. Okay, that's fine. Just drop the D with the negative. I didn't used to be isolated. Because it's the negative, Irina, you can drop the D on used. So for instance, let me explain with would, okay? This is when you want to explain why. So I didn't used to drink coffee because it would upset my stomach. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. I didn't used to drink coffee because I didn't like it. Okay, so let me just explain first. The first one, I didn't used to drink coffee because it would upset my stomach. Here I'm explaining why and the result of drinking coffee. So if I am going to explain the result, I'm going to use would. If I just want to say I didn't used to drink coffee because I didn't like it, I don't need would, because I'm not explaining a result. So try this one. Let's see if you guys can put this sentence together. Okay. I didn't used to okay, guys, let's see. Can you get this one right? Who can complete this sentence first? I didn't to eat cheese because hurt my stomach. Okay, so you need to think of what type of used to. Is it used with a D or no D? And is this because it did hurt my stomach, because it didn't hurt my stomach, or because it would hurt my stomach? So let me know what you think the answer is to this. For every single person who gets this right, we need to like the video as well, because this isn't easy. So Irina says, I didn't used to eat cheese because it would hurt my stomach. Okay, Irina has gone in with this. Let's see how many of you get it right. And let's see who agrees with Irina. So if Irina is right, and more people, if Irina is right, we need to like the video. If not, then we don't need to like the video just yet. So let's see who agrees with Irina. Is she correct? She hasn't used the D in used to, and she's used would instead of did. Do you agree with Irina? Let's see. It can be a difficult sentence, this. It is quite difficult. So I know some of you are elementary who are watching. So if you guys get this right, really, really well done. If any of you are pre-intermediate and get this, also very well done. Intermediates and up intermediates, this can still be difficult. This can still be difficult. So if anyone gets this, well done. Irina's gone in strong. Sandra agrees, I think. Sandra agrees with Irina. Joseph says, I didn't used to eat cheese because it already hurt my stomach. Interesting idea there, Joseph. Well done for your effort. We'll see if you are correct. Okay. So what I can say is this. First of all, I didn't plus used to, because this is the negative, no D in used to. Okay, no D. So first off, yeah, I didn't used to eat cheese. Second of all, it plus would plus result. So because we're talking about the result, that it would hurt my stomach, that is why we use would. Okay? Um, let's try again. Let's try one more time. I didn't drink vodka because it it would make me okay. So I didn't to drink vodka because make me very drunk. What do you think? Is this a similar thing to the previous one? Is it used to without the D, or do we need the D? Is it did, or is this simply going to be would again? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Use and would. Okay, Arena has come in with use and would. Let's see who else agrees with Arena. We still need to like the video, by the way, for Arena. But now Arena as well, a different Arena has come in, and she's coming with a potentially correct answer. Let's see if you guys agree. Arena has said, I didn't used to drink vodka because it would. Okay, so two people now agree with each other. And I can tell you, Joseph has come in. I didn't used to drink vodka because it could make me very drunk. Okay, granted, you can use could instead of would when talking about a consequence, a result, a slightly different meaning, but you can do it, Joseph. So very well done. Ali says, hi, good afternoon. Hello, Ali. Okay, guys, so I want you to like the video for Arena, the other Arena, and Joseph. Really well done there, guys. Well done. Okay, let's look at a different example now. I used to stay on okay, Elena, drink drunk. Yes, Evelina, well done. No, I think this one will be a bit too easy. Let's change this too. Okay, let's see what you guys answer this one. I didn't to eat bacon because I Now, here we need to think, are we talking about a result, or are we simply saying that I'm trying to think of how to say this without giving the answer. It's quite simply, are we giving our opinion on the bacon, or are we trying to say bacon did something to us if we ate it? So think very carefully. Is this used or use? And is this did, didn't, or would? So those are your choices. Let's see what you guys reply with. Let's see what your answers is. Irana says used to and didn't. Okay, Irana has come in again very quickly. Let's see if anyone else agrees with her. Sandra also agrees. Joseph, I didn't used to eat bacon because I don't like it. Close, Joseph. Just in the past, that's all. Didn't. But yes, well done, guys. I think we've now tackled that one well, so well done. Well done, everyone. Like the video for yourselves because you've done very well there. Now, let's move on here. Let's change this up. Now, let's move into the present. Now, the present is a little bit different because now we're going to look at the present continuous really here. And when we use this in the present continuous, we need to be quite careful. We could easily get confused. Let's see, just before I move on. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Joseph. Don't worry. That's fine. You're doing very well. Okay, so let's look at this. Evelina, I didn't used to be on because I don't like. Okay, the only thing there, Evelina, is that we don't know your subject and we don't know your object. So you need to add a little bit more. I didn't used to eat bacon because I really didn't like it. I didn't like it. Don't forget your verb in the past tense, okay? I didn't like it. And don't forget the to after used to. So how do we use used to in the present? Okay, we can say this. I am used to speaking English. I am used to using a Mac. I am used to watching English TV. This is the present. You have the verb to be. So you've got your subject plus be plus used to with the D plus verb ing. I am used to playing the guitar. What we mean by this in the present, we mean I am now comfortable with the activity, the action, for example. So I am used to playing the guitar. I am used to cooking for myself. I am used to making pizzas. I don't find it difficult. I can do it. It's a skill I have learned. So some of you might say, I am used to living in Malta. Evelina says, I'm listening music. I'm listening to music. I'm listening to music. Don't forget the to. So yeah, you can say, I'm used to listening to English music. So let me know what you guys are. What are you used to? So now we're not using it to talk about past habits. We're talking about what we are comfortable with. I am used to living in Malta. I'm used to swimming in the sea. I'm used to using my phone. I am now comfortable using it. So this is how the meaning of used to changes when from the past to the present. Past, well, we're talking about past habits, things that we liked, maybe didn't like. Present, now we're talking about what we are comfortable with, what you can do, what you now can do, a skill you have learned. Maybe it's an instrument, maybe it's living in a place. So I'm used to waking up at 6 a.m. Yeah, I'm used to waking up at 6 a.m. That's a good sentence. Well done. Can anyone else join Irana? Can anyone else join Irana? Okay. Irana, don't forget the D in this one, though. Joseph says, I'm used to running after work. So in the present, you need running. You need the verb ing, the verb ing. Okay, Joseph, and then that's a very good sentence. Yeah, I'm used to running. I'm used to living in isolation. I'm used to giving live lessons on YouTube. Um, Continue, guys. Let's see if you guys can come out with a few more. And then I'll show you what the negative form of this is. Adina says, I'm used to watching Instagram feeds before going to bed. Yeah, that's a really good sentence, Irina. Well done. Yeah, you're now comfortable doing that. Maybe you weren't at the beginning, but now you are. Okay, let's see what else. Any others? One more, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, Sandra says, I'm used to reading in my bed. Yeah, there we go. Okay, negative, quite simply, I am not. I'm not used to reading before bed, for example. And that's the negative. You just put not. Maybe you are not used to living in isolation. Maybe you are not used to this way of life. Maybe you are not used to cooking for yourself. Maybe you're not comfortable with it. What do you used to watching TV? What do you... Okay, question actually is, what are you used to watching on TV? That's your question. I'm used to watching. What am I comfortable with? Well, I'm not used to watching any horror movies, but I'm used to watching, I suppose, sport, that sort of thing. But it's not necessarily the right. Usually, we're going to say what do you normally watch, or what do you like to watch. So be careful here. I'm not going to. I don't want you to replace this with the normal question of what do you watch. Okay, guys, let me know what are you not used to. Maybe you are not used to washing your hands all the time. Maybe you are not used to living in this world where you can't travel as easily. Maybe you are not used to having lessons online. So let me know what you guys are not used to doing. Evelyn says, I use watching action movie on in my TV. Okay, I am used to watching action movies on my TV. But yeah, you can say that, but we need to make sure that the context is right. But technically, you can say that, but look carefully at the spelling. Sorry, it was for understanding if was correct in question the used to. What do you used to? Sorry, was for understand if was correct in question the used to. Okay, I see what you mean, Joseph. The thing is, if you're going with the way you wrote it, then you're talking about the past, not the present. Like, what did you, what did you use? Yeah, like what did you used to watch? For example, if you're writing that in the past, then you can use it like that. What did you used to? Okay, for instance, yeah, like what did you used to watch? That's fine. Um, I'm not used to fighting with friends. Yep, that's fine. That's good. Yep, I'm not used to fighting with friends. I'm not used to fighting with friends either. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next one. Yes, well done. You spotted the correction there. Okay, now let's move on to the last one. Okay, what did you used to? Yeah, Joseph, what did you used to? But if you use the did, then you can drop the D. On used. Irina says, I'm not used to watching TV. I watch YouTube more. Yeah, that's fine. Well done, Irina. Finally, let's look at the the middle one. Okay, now this is a continuous form. I am. Irina says, I'm not used to committing to work by public. Commuting. You mean commuting? Commuting. Okay, just change the spelling. Okay, you need the word commuting. Okay. Okay. So the continuous. Okay, continuous form of used to. I am plus getting used to plus action or activity, which would be the verb ing, such as I am getting used to living on my own. I am getting used to playing the guitar. This means you're getting better, or you are becoming more comfortable with something, or getting better at something. So I'm getting used to my new computer. I'm getting used to using my new computer. I'm getting used to eating European food. Okay. The negative would be I am not getting used to driving on the left, for example. So this is how we can make it. So over to you guys. Tell me, what are you getting used to? Or what are you not getting used to? So this is the process of becoming more comfortable with something. This is the process of getting better at something. Maybe you are getting used to cooking on your own. Maybe you are getting used to cooking on your own. Maybe you are getting used to talking to your family on FaceTime. Ivana says, I'm getting used to enjoying the world through my window. That's a fantastic sentence, Irina. Well done. Everyone liked the video for Irina with a brilliant sentence. Well done. Good sentence. No, you can say through my window or from my window. Both would be correct. Through, as in through the window, or from being next to your window, for example, in this case. That reminds me, guys, tomorrow is a lesson on prepositions at 4 o'clock. Joseph says, I'm not getting used to stay at home for a long time. Good sentence, Joseph. Just don't forget, stay needs to be staying. Stay needs to be staying. Okay, at home, yes. But getting used to staying. Okay, so the verb after used to needs to have the ing, used to getting. And yeah, that's a very good sentence. I think a lot of people are not getting used to staying at home for such a long time. I think in Malta we have now been on lockdown for, how long has it been? 2 months? Maybe 2 months. So yes, I mean here's one. It takes some getting used to. Okay, this is a good phrase you guys can use. Okay, I'm going to introduce it in a moment. I'm getting used to talking with my sister. Yes, don't forget the to though, Evelina. Getting used to talking. Used to talking. Okay. We can use this phrase. It takes some getting used to. This is when something is new. and maybe uncomfortable or difficult. Okay, it takes some getting used to. It takes some getting used to. So being isolated at home, some it takes some getting used to. You can actually use time in there as well. It takes some time getting used to. It takes some getting used to. So yeah, being isolated at home, it takes some getting used to. If you don't normally swim in the sea, it takes some getting used to. If you're not used to eating Maltese food, it takes some getting used to. Sandra says, I'm getting used to cooking for my family. Very good sentence, Sandra. Excellent. Good stuff. Well, guys, those are the three ways that you can use used to. I'm not, Lena says, I'm not getting used to living with my parents during lockdown. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, Irina. But a good sentence, though. Well done. Um, yeah, so those are the three ways that you can use used to. We can use it in the past to talk about past habits, routines, or things that you didn't like in the past. We can use it in the present to talk about things that we are comfortable with, that we now know how to do. And we can use it in the present continuous form of what we've been talking about now, when there's a period of time where it takes a bit of time to learn how to do something or to become comfortable with something. For instance, when you first try to learn English, it takes some time getting used to um, learning a new language, being in a different country, trying to understand different people's voices, accents. It takes some time getting used to. So in the comments in the live chat comment section below, over here or to my right, actually, let me know what takes some getting used to. Um, Maybe a certain type of food, maybe a certain type of drink, trying to find time to do exercise, doing exercise every day. That takes some getting used to. You have to try and do it every day. After I would say maybe in about an hour, I'm going to go and do some exercise in the lovely sunshine. So yeah, that's the way the language works. I'll give you a couple of more minutes for you guys to give me some more of your examples, and that will then be it for today. Oh, I nearly choked. And then that will be it for today. Don't forget tomorrow, prepositions of time. So Friday is preposition day. And we're going to be looking at prepositions of time. Now, getting used to prepositions, that takes some time, getting used to prepositions. Prepositions are difficult. It doesn't matter what level. Prepositions are always a little bit difficult. So that's tomorrow's lesson. Okay. I think the other thing that can take, Sandra says, I'm looking forward, funnily enough, I'm looking forward for prepositions. Close, Sandra. I'm looking forward to prepositions or to learning. I'm looking forward to learning about prepositions. But nice try. Good stuff, Sandra. I like your sentence. The funny thing with prepositions. Okay, guys, that brings us to the end of the lesson. So for those of you, Irina says, it takes a lot of patience getting used to waiting for the end of coronavirus situation. Irina, very well done. You are missing an article, the coronavirus, because you put situation. If you had just said waiting for the end of coronavirus, that would be fine. But because you put the noun situation after coronavirus, you now need the article the. Very annoying, I know. I'll next week actually I'll do a lesson on articles, to be honest, because articles are annoying, but nonetheless, Irina, that's a very good sentence overall. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. For those of you watching who haven't commented, thank you for watching. For those of you who have liked the video, thank you for liking the video. If you haven't liked the video, please make sure you like the video and share with people that you know who are trying to learn English during this period or who are interested in improving their English. To those of you who participated in the live chat, thank you very much for your answers today. All of you have done a very good job. It's not an easy subject. It's not an easy grammar point. So all of you have done a fantastic job. So well done to you guys. Thank you so much. To those of you who this is the first time for you guys watching, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the live lesson, and I hope to see you tomorrow in the live for the live video on prepositions of time. LVS.com. Hello, LVS.com. You're welcome. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.